I really don't want to touch this, but I'm gonna touch it. Yeah. So, because he's been the topic on our shows lately.
You don't want to touch it, but you gonna touch it. Okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Because I think it needs to be addressed a little bit from my point of view.
That makes sense.
So, my boy, the King.
Yeah.
He been getting a lot of people coming at him lately. Mm-hmm. Well, they been coming at him forever.
Yeah.
But he jumped
including you.
Nah, I ain't been coming at him. I'm what you call a real sports journalist when it comes to talk about sports. Okay. I keep it in between the lines.
Okay.
When it's
so who's taking it out of bounds right now?
Stephen A, Kevin Gates. What's his name?
Kevin Gates?
Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
And which each his own. Anybody can say what they want to say. We live in America. You know what I'm saying?
Opinionated society.
I've noticed something. Ever since Stephen A did that, then you got Kevin Gates came and said what he said about his wife don't look at him like the white girls do.
Right.
I'm like, man, he one of the greatest players to ever play the game. But I wouldn't want to trade places with him. And they was like, why not? Why you wouldn't want to play with him? I say, because I don't like the way Savannah look at LeBron. I like the way them white women look at LeBron. Like when soon as he walk out there, they just be like, oh, they be out. But it's like I noticed when he go do the handshake with the main player on his team, which is that, it's like, you act like I'm bothering you. Like, I'm the greatest player in the world. One of them. Like, top 5, top 10, I'm one of them. And I'm in the playoffs. And you act like the warden of the jail. Like, you came here to police me. Like, you ain't, like, you not out like these white women just out about me in here. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, bro. Because when I've been around that dude just, his spirit so loving and giving, like, it hurt me. It hurt me to see that.
I ain't gonna say I agree with him or disagree, but what I do agree with, and I said this before I saw this clip that I just saw, was that the only reason LeBron is speaking out as of late, even with Stephen A. and this Kevin Gates dude, is because Savannah is making him say it, bro. Because it's too out of character for him.
So his wife putting the key in his back.
Man,
kind of like Jada did Will.
Man, she put
that key in his back.
Exactly.
How y'all doing? You heard me? I'm on my way to have coffee. Coffee spelled backwards is E-fuck. And before we've had our coffee, we don't give E-fuck about anything. But I just want to say one thing. The truth hurts, but it heals. And Braun, I love you because you my and I already know she was just, you just gonna let him talk. Man, you had to, but behind closed doors, you hey, good game. But
LeBron was on the big stage now. He had the chance to slap the shit out of Stephen A. if he wanted to.
Listen, this is how I know I said that, and I'm not saying Kevin Gates confirmed it for me. But men are out here thinking that, bro.
Yeah.
Because it's out of character for you to even sit up and say something. Now, I know it's probably built in, but when it's not in your character, hey, you could have just been quiet about it and it went on about his business. So, man, stop letting, my point on this whole thing is, King, James, LeBron, stop letting these people get you out of character.
When you say these people, though, you talking about his wife. So that's that, because even though they get him out of character, but who put the key in his back?
Well, right.
So because that's where it starts from.
You absolutely right about
that. If you ain't turning that key, if she ain't doing this here at the crib or anywhere else, he wouldn't have to go out there and
because think about it. You know, I get it. You know, he might feel a certain type of way when nobody want to say he the GOAT. He's not my GOAT. Right. You know, Jordan's my GOAT.
Yeah, me too.
And it's okay. But when it all started, when Stephen A. said that he's not a good father, and, you know, it sounds like we beating on a dead horse, but I'm getting somewhere with this.
Okay, get somewhere.
You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely something has changed.
Mm-hmm.
So if she is putting a wire in his back, which I believe that, you know, we in agreement with each other. We in agreement with each other. The wire has definitely been putting
that key in his back.
And in this, he's jumping out of character because the wire's in his back.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's something about his family. Now I can understand that.
Right. No, I can't.
I'm gonna just tell you why I understand. I have 3 sons.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, everybody know I jump off the porch immediately about mine, so I don't need no wire put in my back. But I get it. You know, if the wire's put in his back, it ain't about man, you ain't to go and all that. She probably felt like he's attacking you and my child.
Right.
You need to say something.
But why pick and choose who you attack?
Hold on. You need to say something. So, and even with this Kevin Gates thing, but she don't look at him like that. It's so obvious. Yep. Why he picked Stephen A? you know why he picked him. He felt like that, Stephen A. ain't, gonna do nothing back. But it's a whole lot of other people he could approach.
Well, I'm gonna see if he approached Gates like that. Then I want to see if he see Gates somewhere and see if he approached Gates like that. Because Gates supposed to be quote unquote street and back the business about his issue.
He's gonna make sure he's never in the same vicinity as that peasant, because he called him a peasant.
Gates even said about even with the handshake thing, how she looked like Savannah looked like she don't even want to give him that do the little handshake thing with it. He brought that up. Somebody look like it's forced. But if you supposed to be on my team and my number one, how you can't just do something as a simple handshake, but you want to put a key in my back to make me go confront somebody on national TV about our son, which what everything he's saying is somewhat true about your son.
Well, he said that, because he's a master manipulator. LeBron didn't know how to manipulate the media, the NBA, all that. And I'm not knocking him at all about that. But I've never seen the handshake, so I can't really comment on that. But what I have noticed, what Kevin Gates said, I do see that. I mean, of course, the fan girls, they gonna always look at
Yeah.
He been with his wife since high school. Mm-hmm. So when you married, in his defense, in LeBron's defense, and any other man that's been married for a minute,
right?
Hey, Kamisha probably don't look at me with the goo eyes. Yeah. We've been around each other forever.
I got you. I got you already. I ain't got to do all that.
Yeah, I get that. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got to do all the groupie stuff. She with him. She been with us since high school.
Right.
So was Kevin Gates out of pocket for that? Yeah. And it's him saying something indirectly. I applaud him for that, man. You got to stand up for yours. He attacked your wife. He attacked your son. I'm not knocking him for that.
Right.
But just does not act like that's his character.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
But Kevin Gates, probably you kind of wrong for speaking on another man relationship or marriage anyway, because you on the outside looking in. Yeah. So I don't think you should be speaking on that man relationship anyway, because you going through issues with your own wife. You know what I'm saying? Right. If somebody speak on about what you and your wife going through that you got kids with.
Hey man, you know me, I don't mind somebody coming at me, man, because I'm a Gemini.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm built for this. You understand what I'm saying?
You two-faced it.
Yeah, no. I'm built for this. I'm built.
Gemini's are two-faced.
No, we're not. No, we're not. I don't care what they say. You know what I'm saying? I'm just built for. I'm built for the clap back. I don't mind. I'm a comedian. I'm funny. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
And with that being said, you're absolutely right. You shouldn't, when you're going through something, hurt people. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So I can understand what you're saying. I didn't even know look, dude ain't on my radar, so I didn't even know he got marital problems.
Yeah. Him and his wife ain't together. And they got about 4 kids, and like I say, he always look like he in some kind of pain.
Yeah, I'm not trying to act like I only listen to top 40. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But what I know. But you know what? Honestly, he got 2 songs that hit my radar. I like 2 phones and.
Oh, you way, goddamn. You way back with that.
Yeah, then he did a little freestyle. I think he was talking about Beyonce. But see, this is character. This is character though. He do stuff. He do controversial things. Mm-hmm. So you can't take that seriously, man. I don't think he meant no harm by it. But when you speaking on another man's wife, man, that man he gonna say something. But I don't think that he built for that. So I think that Wire was putting it back.
Yeah. And you don't think if he see Kevin Gates somewhere, he gonna approach Kevin Gates the same way he approached Stephen A?
Hell no. No. I mean, hey man, it's okay to be one of the greatest basketball players. That's your arena.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with these rappers today. If you got a gift for gab and you can rhyme and you a showman, man, be a rapper. Stop trying to be a rapper and a stepper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It don't add up.
That don't mix.
You
can't be the shooter and on the top 10.
Right.
That's the problem with society we live in. I mean, you can't be everything, man.
So if Kevin Gates, say hypothetically, you a superstar, and Kevin Gates would say something about your sons or anything, would you approach him if you happen to see him, or you just gonna let the shit ride?
Where I'm from?
4-4. H-time.
Yeah, okay. That happened recently to somebody in our city.
Okay.
What did he do?
Shit, what did he do?
He said something about it. Even though the masses didn't want it. I'm going to say it, Lil J. Yeah. Even though the masses didn't want James Prince Sr. to say nothing about it, when somebody did something to his kids, I'm just putting it out there where I'm from, we say something. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So if I so happen to see you, which, I'm rare to see, you know what I'm saying? So if you happen to cross me and I see you, I'm going to be like, hey, what was that you saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't got bodyguard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing. Yeah. And I'm not trying to act like I'm the toughest guy, but I don't need nobody putting a wire on my back neither.
Right.
You know, you say something about mine, and I see you, I'm gonna be like, just keep that same energy. Because 9 times out of 10, I don't know Kevin.
Right.
9 times out of 10, LeBron, you're in a safe place, bro. Because any place you see him, you're in a safe place. You know, they're like you'll see him in the ninth ward. You know, at the by yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I was you and I see him, I'd be like, say, man,
I heard
watch your mouth.
I heard what you said. Just point and keep moving.
I'm the king. I'm the king.
Point and keep moving.
Watch your mouth.
Don't make me get you blackballed and all that because I know people in high place.
So to answer your question, LeBron gonna say something just like he rolled up on Stephen A.
I don't think he's gonna roll up on Gates.
Well,
I don't think he's gonna roll up.
I don't think he will either because the Stephen A. he was more direct. You know, he went on a little mini tour to all the other podcasters and other media outlets. Right. You know, I mean, I agree with somebody said why he didn't come to All the Smoke, all other NBA players shows instead of going to what's homeboy that come on after Stephen A.
I don't know.
Yeah, you know the dude be on there yelling.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. I just can't think of his name right now.
No disrespect, man. We just don't look at you like that.
Once Stephen A. go off, I don't even hardly watch Stephen A.
watch him neither. But but the dude that come on that. Man, what's that man's name, man? I can't think of that. But no disrespect, bro. You know what I'm saying? We just don't look at you.
Coming from him, it's probably disrespect.
I just
coming
don't
from
look
him.
at you. I just don't look at you. The little white boy that come on after in the little Thunderdome and all that. Turn the volume down, man. Y'all volume too loud on this show. You know, have you ever been watching TV? Hold on. Have you ever watched TV and the weather service come on? It just be loud as hell. You know the volume ain't. Soon as Stephen A. and them come out. Homeboy show come on, it's like the weather alert come on. It be loud.
Maybe you got to be loud because Stephen A. loud.
No, I'm not going to look. I didn't want to talk about LeBron. I'm not going to talk about the other person I be on a lot today. And show not about that. All I'm just saying is stop letting people get you out of character, Playboy.
Yeah.
You're in the playoffs. You say you're not on social media. Shannon say y'all go win in 5.
Yeah, not the way they look last night.
You got a few problems now more than Kevin Gates. You got the Ant-Man. You know what I'm saying? So let's just keep
the face of the league right now.
Just keep it focused right now, man. But look, I know the LeBron lovers gonna hate. Talking about I'm hating on I'm not hating on LeBron. Go in the comments and tear his ass up. Go in the comments and tear him up. I'm not hating on LeBron. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man, people been getting him out of character, man. You know, and I hate to see a young black man get knocked off his note. You know what I'm saying? Your thing is hooping. You always been dedicated to that, and I get it. Somebody saying something about your family, I'm gonna say something so I can respect that. But it's not your character. So don't let that narrative get out there that your wife putting the key in your back like CL said.
That's what I think. I think she putting that key in his back, and he have to do something. He got to go home with that every night. You supposed to be the protector and the provider of the household.
He providing.
But I'm just saying.
He should have got security to go holler at Gates.
Thing it is, you know, like I say, a hit dog a holler, man. Whatever. When people saying stuff about your son and it's true, you know what they saying. You know, people tend to take offense to it. When it's not true, you tend to brush the shit off your back. So I think right now, because a lot of the stuff everybody's saying is true about Bronny thus far. Not saying that he can't be great down the line, but you can't attack everybody. Or don't pick and choose who to attack. If you're gonna attack one, you're gonna have to attack all. And I don't think you got enough energy and time in the day to do all that.
I know all my sons look at this, man, and they all got some creativity in their life. They do different things, and if they run it by me, and I tell them before anybody else tell them, do not put that out nowhere. It's trash. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't have that honest conversation with your child, man, and people got to do their job and cover their sport. I mean, cover the sport, it is what it is. But now the homeboy coming at your wife talking about, you know, she ain't looking at you like you the king.
And to me, what Stephen A. said is a lot less severe than what Gates said.
Facts.
So to me, Gates, you need to be putting your thumb around Gates' neck when you're seeing.
He not me.
That's what I'm saying. That's what he need to do. He need to put his thumb around Gates' neck then. Because that's a little more severe when you make it personal and he calling out names. Your wife this or your wife that. That's even worse.
Yeah, that's kind of bad.
Yeah, so I'm anxious to see.
But
I'm
not anxious to see you do nothing, bro. I just want you to go and hoop, man. Concentrate on trying to get big boy Luka play some defense, man. I got a couple of bets out there, man. I definitely bet against you guys. Do you want?
That ain't
you already owe me some money,
right?
Ain't
got Luka. What owe you money? If I paid you $50 last week,
okay, you didn't do it on camera.
I was. You told me don't worry about it. You stopped me because I went up, stood up, and gave him a pocket. I paid him $50 because I say Lakers was gonna have a better record than the Rockets.
Yeah. Okay, man. Look, if this your first time, don't make it your last time. We talk about it and everything, man. So don't get mad. It's kind of like barbershop talk. You know what I'm saying? But don't get offended. We talk about sports, talk about relationships. Hell, we even talk about your kids.
Nah.
if they in professional sports,
Yeah.
and they trash,
Yeah.
we'll talk. If like for instance, I'm just give you an example. It ain't just about Brian. If Shador come in here and stink it up,
Oh yeah.
he getting the business.
We're gonna talk about him.
So it is what it is,
We're
man.
gonna talk about him. So
Yeah.
we're gonna see if he's running in quicksand when he get in that league, because all them boys big and fast. And right now it look like he's running quicksand in the college level.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna see if he can get out that quicksand on a professional level. But
man, look, can y'all just leave LeBron alone, man?
What you think, y'all? You the one brought it up.
He's having a tough year right
Like,
now.
y'all leave LeBron alone.
Leave Bron alone, man. Y'all been attacking Bron personally, man.
For somebody who say you really didn't want to talk about Bron.
I critique his game, and I want that to be known. I don't know what he got going on in his family. I always say he's a good – matter of fact, I'm going to defend me right quick. The first thing I say about LeBron, man, he's a great family man. If he wasn't, his daughter wouldn't look at him like that.
But he's a great basketball player as well, too, though. You can't take that from him either. He's a great basketball player. Nobody have to do 20 years of what he's been doing right now. Guys getting max contract with the numbers he put up right now. So you can't take nothing from him as a player. You can stay all you want to. You ain't got to blink. You can look like a mannequin all you want to.
The man lost to.
It don't matter who you lost to, man. Everybody, look how many Hall of Famers that ain't never won a championship. At least he won a few.
You know what I'm not going to do?
What?
The people he lost to, I'm not going to be like they trash. Because they got statues, you know what I'm saying? Where they going to put LeBron statue?
Wherever they want to, in Cleveland.
They ain't putting it in Miami.
They gonna put it in Akron, Ohio.
They ain't putting it in Miami. He ain't won nothing in L.A. I mean,
he won in Cleveland, though.
Put that mug in Cleveland. Who gonna go see?
Well, whoever the Cleveland people, and when them teams go play Cleveland.
With that being said, I'm not finna let him put a wire on my back and let this show be about me attacking LeBron. I'm just saying LeBron jumped out of character. I think Gates was out of line.
Mm-hmm.
That was worse than what Stephen A. did.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of looking at Stephen A. feel like the world and came against him. He can't say what he want to say about LeBron no more because he said, well, I would say this, but I'm just going to talk basketball. No, man. Say what you want to say. That's how you got that $20 million a year, $100 million deal.
Yeah.
Don't let the other people put a wire on your back and you stop having freedom of speech. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Do your damn thing.
And what Gates said is a chokeable offense. So when you see Gates, you need to attempt to at least put your hand out there. You tall and rangy. You probably should better choke him before the gate security do something to you. But that is a chokeable offense. Talking about the man.
I could demonstrate how to put a thumb across a guy's throat. Come here.
Acer, no chaser. Yeah. Bitch, we told him